Welcome back to our channel. We are Ondra and Lucy and this is our trip of a lifetime. After 10 long years, we quit our corporate jobs, moved into a self-converted camper van and left for our dream journey to Scandinavia. This week we'll be visiting the biggest unregulated whitewater rapids in Europe. We will see our first Aurora Borealis and we will visit a small Swedish town of Arvidsjauri. Storforsen is Europe's largest unregulated rapid with its 82-meter drop over 5 kilometers. While in the past the rapids were used for transporting logs, today it is one of Swedish Lapland's most visited nature reserves. During summer, the smooth granite rocks attract sunbathers, but on this cold autumn evening, we have the place entirely to ourselves. I once again feel gratitude for how incredibly lucky we are to be here in this exact moment. In this summer, I did not realize we will still be able to see the northern lights on our trip. It has been just a few weeks since we were experiencing quiet nights and midnight sun. Now the days are getting shorter. Back then, I didn't realize we would still be traveling through the Arctic when Aurora Borealis started to dance in the sky. I thought about it just recently, but then I brushed it off with, no, that would be too good, that's not gonna happen. And exactly this is happening right now. How lucky are we? We are currently observing northern lights. You wouldn't believe what just happened. We are on the road shooting the northern lights. And I was doing a time lapse and some car was coming, like super bright lights, you know.
Super bright.
I was like, oh, this guy's ruining my time lapse, you know, now I have to start again.
And they did.
So they did ruin it, yeah. So they came to us, stopped, and we were looking at the car. It was looking like it's police or something, you know.
And they opened the door. I was like,
open the door.
Are they coming to us? Like,
some guy
no.
with like uniforms coming to us, and we were like, oops, what did just happen, you know? And they were like, hello, do you know there is an Air Force base close to you and you cannot shoot photos here? And we were like, oh, is it really? So they went with us to our car and took our IDs, took photos of the IDs, and just told us not to take photos here, like of anything, especially the sky, since it's Air Force base. Yeah, so we stopped taking the photos. And they didn't even want to see the photos or delete it or anything.
Luckily.
So that was nice of them. Yeah, but overall nice evening.
I was scared.
Yeah.
They're just doing their job, I know, but it was like scary for me.
And we were asking them like, how did you know that we are here? You know, it's dark.
Yeah.
And they said that some car that passed us called them and said there are two people taking photos.
Which is strange because just two cars passed during that like half an hour we was there, and one of them was like truck and one was normal car. So like, who called them?
Yeah, very, I guess, very responsible people, or maybe it's because of the Ukraine-Russia war, and they are more careful about these things now, you know? Like, what if we were like Russian tourists?
Maybe we look like agents.
And we look like Russians. Or we sound like them.
I speak like Russian.
We are not from Russia. We'll now have dinner and maybe just see the northern lights.
I'm not sure I want to stay here.
Ah, it's okay.
I don't feel safe.
Safe, like, what will happen?
I don't know.
Like, green military Swedish men will come and
Yes.
arrest us. They said we can stay here, so we'll stay here. It's fine. Good morning, everyone. So now we head to a town called Arvidsjaur, which is this like a church village where people who traveled far away would sleep in.
So they come to the church for Sunday and they slept over in the cabins built around the church.
I suppose that they didn't go to church every Sunday though, if the journey took them several days.
Yeah. Probably only on some like special occasion.
We made it to the Arvidsjaur city. It was just, I think, 1 hour or something drive. We bought some snacks, ate them already, so we cannot show you. But this city is it's very nice.
It's beautiful. There is birch trees in the streets. Beautiful old houses. But there is quite a lot of people in the street. We are not used to that.
Yeah, a lot of people, but it's a very nice city, like or town. I don't know. It's quite small, but you know, like these little old houses and trees in the streets. It's very nice. So now we are going to the church. See if we find a church village that should be close to it. Oh look, there is like moose statues. We made it to the church, but the gate is closed and we don't see any cabins or anything, so it must be somewhere else. Nice. It's a very fancy church compared to others that we saw here, which are usually very like basic wooden churches. Oh wow, it's not even closed. I don't think we would have found it here in the middle of, I don't know,
Blocks of flats.
like flats, yeah, because it's right here behind the parking lot.
So it's quite small. They say because they traveled just like for some bigger occasions, they stayed in here for a whole week. And sometimes even like 2 families shared this cabin. So there's not lots of space, but I guess for a week it's okay.
They said it was small to heat up quickly, which makes sense. And there is no furniture, they were just hanging stuff from the ceiling basically.
Yeah, and they were sleeping probably on some reindeer furs or sleeping bags.
And what surprised me is that here on the information boards it said that it's still in use. Like they still use it apparently. It's for Sami people, you know, like Sami people built it and they used it when they went to church for these like religious feasts that happened I think twice a year, and it was also occasion for like weddings and funerals and other festivities. Yeah, and some of these huts have locks on them, so I guess people are still using them, which is interesting. So these ones are a bit different kind.
This is typically like Sami structure. It's called goatee, and sometimes we saw them even in the forest. The Sami people use it for reindeer husbandry because they are moving with the reindeer from one region to another. So they basically have several homes along the way. So this is one of them, of their like more permanent structure, and it's like a combination of normal square cabin and the traditional like canvas tent that some people use. So that's how the shape origin.
I think I finally get it now. Like these gotis, those were like the houses that they lived in, or you know, for the week that they were in. And what seems like a more traditional cabin, that's the store, and they stored their belongings here, like the food and stuff like that. That's why it's above the ground, because of like, I don't know, mice and stuff. And they slept in it in the summer only, because there is no way to heat it, you know, there is no fireplace.
Yeah,
So-
well, this you can heat.
So you can heat these small ones, and the bigger like cabins are actually just storages.
And they stayed for a whole week, and it was basically sort of holiday for them, because young people played games, kids played, men went fishing, hunting, women sit and do handicrafts together, they talk, they gossip, like every Sami
Like
from
a festival,
like the...
basically.
Yeah, they came from the forest, meet here and spent a week together with the community. Nice. So, what's next?
Time for lunch.
Yes.
We are having leftovers from yesterday. Such a nice day. Parked by this lake. Now, lunch in the sun.
Somebody left his mushroom here.
Oh no! Well, the sun is gone and it got quite cold quite quick. So I think the coffee will be had inside. Sun is out again. So let's have the coffee outside. Alright, so we made it to the city Storuman, and it's the place where you have to decide whether we need to go to Norway to change the gas bottle or not. It's like 500 kilometers to Norway and back, which would cost us at least 100 euros, and I think we should be able to like buy Swedish bottle and regulator and valve and all the stuff needed. We'll see tomorrow morning. Right now we parked at this lake, yeah, so maybe I will go for a swim. It's 10 degrees outside, so probably not, but... Not that bad. Okay, 1 minute is enough. But it's actually not that cold, considering the air temperature. Now it feels like it starts tingling all over your body. It's great. I need to warm up a little. You need to warm up quickly before the cold gets you. Okay, that looks
It looks like leaves in the water, yeah?
like leaves in the
Just
water.
say.
Exactly. So
Smells like water.
morning. Now we are at the gas dealer, so let's try and get our new gas bottle. One didn't work. They have 2 kilogram bottles here, but they don't have this, like a valve, you know, they don't sell it. So I guess we will go to Norway again. And we have all these adapters. They are totally useless. Like
why do they sell it?
Like it's like completely useless thing, this set of adapters, you know. Because you need to buy this always, you know, because the adapter is actually for this regulator to connect it to the valve, but they don't sell the valve anywhere. It's like a specialty here, I don't know. Yeah, so I guess back to Norway. 300 kilometers for a gas bottle. I really don't get it. There is a hardware store and you go there and ask like, do you sell this? And they are, no. Like, do you know where I could get it? Like, where could I find this? Like in a hardware store, you know? They're like, no, I don't know. So, like, who else should know?
Like, and what do they sell?
All kinds of stuff. It's like a hardware store, you know? They sell all kinds of hardware. But they don't have this and nobody knows even what it is, probably, I don't know. It's crazy. So let's try a gas station and then we go to Norway.
It seems they are not very helpful.
No, not at all. We might be saved. So I found this here, or the guy from the gas pump actually found it. And it's what I've been asking for. I don't know why it took it like 1 hour to get it. So this is the regulator, Swedish one, which also contains the valve, you know, which is what we need. But they didn't have the bottle, so now we have to go back to the other place to buy the small bottle. But then we should be okay. We are saved. We have the gas.
Perfect.
We have the regulator, which fits. That's important. Yeah, the bottle costs 1,026 Swedish crowns.
So like 2,000 something Czech
crowns. Together with this and the hose, it's 2,500 Czech crowns, which is about the same as going to Norway and back on diesel, you know.
But we have beautiful Swedish bottle which we can display in our living room after we are back.
Yeah, so not only we saved 6 hours of driving, now we have another gas bottle.
That's so perfect. I think we can make like small exhibits.
Yes.
Yeah, we can everywhere we can pick a gas bottle. It's quite expensive, yeah.
Expensive hobby, but you know.
Every hobby is expensive. Like somebody plays hockey, somebody collects gas bottles.
And one more thing. I got a free pen.
Wow, then we are saved. It's home, baby.
Oh my god. Now we have 4 gas bottles in this car. 4 of them.
That's crazy.
Car filled with gas bottles. Not gas, just the bottles. I need to start this somewhere and let's get out of here.
Thank you so much for watching our video and see you next week in the National Park Björlandet.